Good morning. I'm giving you guys a quick walkthrough of the farm so far, what we got here. This is an herb garden. There's many different herbs we have. There's rosemary, there's some oregano, cilantro, parsley, and this is Thai basil, and this is purple basil, and then this is dill. Got all that. My mint patch right here. Mint's a great, I love it. This is apple mint. Over here we have some morning glories I planted, along with some clover. It's actually pretty cool. You can, I won't eat this, but I'll feed this to the chickens. All right, and then over here by the front door, we got a little flower dude going on. We got some pea plants popping off. Right, these things are doing great. They've just been kind of creeping up, wrapping around these dudes. Pepper plants. Peppers are self-pollinators. So if you're growing peppers, look at these little hot peppers. If you're growing peppers and you see flowers, come over and give them a little shake. And before you know it, you start getting peppers. This is some purple pepper right here. Potato, box of potatoes. This is all outside the garden, by the way. We didn't even get inside the garden yet. Over here we have some wildflowers going. Some sunflowers, not yet. Looking to produce their heads. Some other, this one looks like it might have. No, not yet. Lots of sunflowers growing. I love me some sunflowers. I think they're cool. And then there's sunflowers and corn growing right here. Cabbage. Cabbage is really taking off. Cabbage is really taking off, dude. The cabbage is looking crazy. Onions and beets. All those onions are looking real good. Spinach. I don't know, dude. Spinach is a weird one. Potatoes. Swiss chard, spinach. Brussels sprouts. Let's go check out these Brussels sprouts. So, never grown Brussels sprouts before. And we do all organic. I don't use nothing. No pesticides, nothing. That's why these little white motherfuckers, I just come out here and hunt them down. I'll run after and smack them because they will absolutely destroy your crop. They lay eggs and then more shit comes. But something's been in here munching on this Brussels sprout. Whatever. Swiss chard's got, I don't know. Swiss chard's another weird one. We got wildflowers. If you see wildflowers intermixed in the garden, throughout the garden, just different flowers. All right, we got a row of corn right here. We're gonna walk through here. I'll show you guys. This is just, we're right outside the garden. Right outside of it. Big sunflowers. Big corn. All right, let's get in this motherfucker. Out here is my little processing area where I make, I'm gonna camp out here eventually with my kids. Cool, fucking set up my little tent for them to hang out. Both our kids, actually, fucking. Then this dude right here, that's where that is for the chickens. Which we can go check out the chickens in a minute. Just walk around here. My raspberries are popping. All my fruit trees. There's my chickens. Check out my chickens. Burr. Burr. Chicken. Chicken! Watch it! We're way far away. So yeah, that's a cherry tree. Didn't spray anything on it, so all the ants have eaten all my cherries. This is an apple tree, I think. Probably a couple apples right down here. It's so early in their life. This is my cherry tree, dude. And this had a bunch of cherries on it. There's my rooster. But see what happens is they've been getting eaten, dude. So I got no cherries. I'm gonna have to figure something out next year, spray, because this thing was loaded. And yeah, dude, I'm not getting not one cherry. I was excited. I was super excited. I don't know, maybe next year. The peach tree is definitely dropping big peaches. So, at least we'll have peaches. Starting to get fuzzy. That's cool. There's another cherry tree. Again, was covered with cherries, but they've been fucking it up. See, look. See what I mean? Something coming in here and fucking up these cherries. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I think this is either an apple or a pear tree. I'm not sure. I think it's an apple. I think it is an apple. But alright, yeah. What's up, buddy? What's up, dude? Huh? Oh, buddy. What, you got something to say, dude? Oh, there's a peach tree all the way in the back. It's got big fruit on it. I'm still working on cleaning up that area for next year. I'll fucking show you this. So this is the, I don't know, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 9th, whatever. Alright, now hopefully we can get some raspberries too, without having something come in here and fucking eat it all. Alright, let me just... I understand. It's not like a surefire gate. It's good enough. Alright. Tomato plants. I'm doing nothing with these. I'm just letting everything grow up here natural. I'm not doing no string trellis. I was going to right here, but I'm not doing that. I decided I'm gonna build a gate with this wood. Probably I was gonna do some other stuff. Now if you look, I planted sunflowers and corn. Something was eating that. Fucking shit, but whatever. Corn right here. This is corn's coming up. Right, a row of corn. Another row of corn. I think I put squash in here too. Yep, there's some squash. It's like a ground cover. Another row of corn with some squash. Another row of corn with some squash. And you can see it's all coming up. It's all coming up. I'll plant beans in after. This is corn and squash. Corn and squash. Corn and squash. All these. Corn, squash, corn, squash. Corn, squash. Corn? This is squash. This is just like random. I was like, alright, I got a little bit of dirt. A little bit of shit left over. This is corn and beans. Look at this corn right here, buddy. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this corn right here. Huh? Corn? Then we got beans. We got actual beans. That's cool. Corn and beans and squash. Over here we got, this is the only cauliflower plant I could get, dude. One cauliflower. Squash is coming out, look at that. Raspberry plant my buddy gave me, so hopefully next year this will just be a whole big raspberry patch. That's the plan. Like I said, these are all just stuff I had left over. Random basil, some marigolds. I love marigolds. I think they're awesome. Okay, we got some sunflowers right here. Like I said, I just had a bunch of stuff I just planted. That's fun. Over here we got lettuce. Damn, bro, something came in and murdered this lettuce again. I don't know what it is, but something's getting in here and fucking this lettuce up. Maybe it's birds. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Damn, something came in here and decimated the lettuce. Whatever. These were all, my buddy gave me all this lettuce for free. So, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Like I said, I'm building me a gate that's going to go from here to here. Now, I do understand that this center is exposed. I'm going to probably close it off. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway. So, this is the outside. Here's the road right here. These are all beans. And there's cucumbers that go down. Beans and cucumber. Yeah. Some other stuff over here. Some watermelon, some wildflowers. I think these are zucchini right here. This is squash. These are watermelons. This sucks because the fucking dandelions are growing through everywhere. But yeah, we got watermelon. What else we got over here? Oh yeah, my tomatoes. Corn. We have a patch of corn. Damn it. Step over here. Here's the other patch of corn, right? These little things, they grow up. Corn with some wildflowers and sunflowers down here. Potatoes. Purple potatoes over here. Big potatoes. Look, we still got potatoes popping. That's great. That's a good sign. That's awesome. And yeah, my corn patch over here. I got some corn coming up. Different layer. Damn, dude. Whatever. I gotta go through and weed this patch. But so I feed all the weeds to the chickens. So it's kind of goes full circle, you know. Try to no waste. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go through and get all this out because you see all these weeds intermixed with the corn. You know, you go through and go by hand. Before you know it, you get a fucking pile, dude. Like, look, like literally it doesn't take long. Don't take long, look. You just fucking go through, bang, bang, bang. Bookie, bookie. Before you know it, dude, you got you a big old fucking pile of weeds. Look, what is this, couple minutes? Not even. Right? So, and then that'll go to the chickens. I'll do that later. I gotta go to work soon. Let's get back over here. Fuck. So I got squash or watermelon growing over here just to fuck around. Damn, something got my watermelon. This is butternut squash. Right? Zucchini. Zucchini's fast growing. And then my tomatoes, and all these they all have the ground wire. It's all running up. And then it comes down through the ground. The zucchini and squash and the maybe over here there might be something underneath this. I can't. Yeah, there's a line underneath this. Now if you look at my tomato plants compared to the other ones, they're planted, those ones up there were actually planted way before these ones right here. Now, to be fair, those ones up there get more sun. So it's not like a good comparison. But we got crazy tomatoes already. And there's really not a lot of bug pressure in here, dude, I'm noticing. I mean, look at these tomatoes, man. Right? Look at that. And I don't want to jinx it because it's early in the season still, but yeah, dude, like all these things are growing crazy speeds. All these flowers. Right, like all these are gonna flower out. These are crazy. Sugar rush, cherry tomatoes. I love cherry tomatoes. Okay. And then over here, this is we're growing in bags. All right, we got some leftover dirt. And these are my sweet potatoes. So I'm gonna trellis this up here. Bro. I fucking hate these things. Ah! They fuck shit up. Alright, anyway. So yeah, fuck tons of corn. There's like 1,000 ears of corn planted, not even joking. Seeds rather. So this is gonna be a corn. You're gonna walk down, it's gonna be a corn. Corn. Tomatoes. Creepy crawlies over there. And then on this thing, hopefully this thing will, if in my head, this is what I wanted this to do. All these cucumber vines grow, right? And then they grow up. And then you just walk through here and bink, 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 bink. And then all my beans and stuff too. Now over here, we have more stuff growing. This is an old kiddie pool filled with dirt. And we got orange mint, chocolate mint, strawberry mint, pineapple mint. And then these are all carrots. All carrots, I love carrots. And beets. Right, I love a good beet. Lots of beets. This cabbage is, bro, I'm pretty sure we can go ahead and start fucking harvesting this cabbage. Pretty sure that's about ready. Broccoli, like I said. Potatoes, showed you that already. Alright, let's go. Now the problem is getting out of here. Oh, wait till I show you this thing I built last night. This is pretty cool. What time of day is it? 12:30. Alright, I gotta go. Alright. Right on the side of the road. But that's cool. Like I said, I got all kinds of stuff there. Flowers. Got this guy right here. Hey. And I built this last night, so this is fun. It's gonna be my little cart inside the road type deal. My little stand, sell my fruits and vegetables and all whatever. And then over here, this is morning glories. I'm gonna, hopefully they grow up there. That sounds like an eagle. And then here's my flowers. Very proud of these. Right? My fucking sunflower heads are forming. Amongst inside here, there's different colors. And then these guys are all starting to drop. These will be coming out soon. So yeah. Alright, now let me show you this other one I'm starting. This is the next fucking shit, dude. Fuck, alright. Well, what we have, it's a lot of work to do still. I thought I was gonna be close to being done. Fuck you. Alright, this algae riddled thing is filled with 400 gallons almost of water. So I'm gonna set up my irrigation system to come down here. But this right here is gonna be, it's just another setup for this here. We'll see. I'll probably get more dirt and run dirt, but there's 12 rows, they're 50 foot long. Over here, I got 3 wide corn. It's starting to come up. In here, and here, this is a whole row of carrots. This is a whole row of beets. Either that or it's beets and carrots or carrots and beets. Can't really remember. But yeah. This corn's definitely starting to come up. And I did this old school way. Covered the dirt. Covered the yard with tarps. Fucking grass, just completely killed the grass. And then I came through, fertilized it, charcoaled it, fertilized it. Tilled it. And then there you go. Now I'm putting these posts in all by hand. I mean, they're pretty much in there. I can get them out real easy. I mean, just to, you know, keep critters out. But yeah, that's what we got. And then I had to figure out, you know, my whole thing is, dude, you know how much money I pay in property tax a year? $6,000. I need to get that $6,000 back. You know how you do that? Grow food.